So the US is not succeeding in competition by itself speeding up. What it's been incredibly successful at doing is forcing other economies to slow down. It's cut Germany and Japan's growth rate, which if you go back to the 1950s was 9% a year. It's reduced the growth rate of Japan's economy to around 1% a year and Germany's to below 1% a year. It's very, very good. It forced them fundamentally to reduce their rate of investment. The level of investment in Japan fell from over 30% of GDP down to about 20% of GDP, and its economy decelerated. So the US wants to persuade China to radically cut the level of investment in its economy, because then it knows that its economy will slow down greatly and the US will maintain its lead in its normal way, not by speeding up its own economy, but by slowing down its competitors. The problem that the US faces is that with Japan and Germany, it militarily controls them. They're reliant upon the US for military defense. So it could basically order them to carry out pro-US policies. It can't do that with China because China is not under the control of the United States. Therefore, it has, the analogy I use, the US murdered Japan and Germany. It can't murder China, so it has to persuade China to commit suicide. That is, it has to persuade China to adopt the policies that would move China to the same macroeconomic structure as a Western economy,